I think there's a number of challenges. I think the most immediate challenge is the introduction of the sulphur cap in 1st January 2020. I think that's causing real concern. Clearly the health benefits from the lower sulphur fuel are going to be felt by coastal communities around the globe, but there's some real practicalities which we still have some concerns over, particularly in the tramp sector, and in terms of the availability of the fuel, of compliant fuel, and also some safety aspects as well. So I think that's what you're keeping ship owners awake at the night at the moment, as we just prepare for that, what will be an absolutely massive change for the industry come the 1st of January. But we'll get through that, because the industry always does. And I think the next challenge is what we've been talking about today, is how are we going to move to a zero carbon future? And the one thing someone said to me today with all the various presentations is it actually begs more questions than answers. Because what is that new fuel going to be? How are we going to get there? When are we going to start building the ships? And what's about the supply chain? And how's it all going to fit together? And who's going to pay for it all? So the industry is starting to have that debate now. And I think that's really important as we move forward. So to me, they're the biggest challenges facing us is that, and I think also crew and safety as well. We see as well, with fear of the politicisation sometimes of ships. They are detained and the crews are detained, or criminalisation of seafarers, who are the first thing that happens if there's any incident. The ship is seized and the crew are maybe thrown into jail or whatever whilst waiting. And we find that a disturbing trend as well, because the safety of our crews is absolutely paramount, and ships should not be used in sort of as pawns in any sort of in politics. I think understanding is the most important thing. I think we use the term pragmatic, or in a sense, industry is prepared for this, is preparing for this, but to have an understanding that it'll take a little time as we get into 2020 for everything to smooth out. And I think knowing that the regulators will understand that we are trying our very, very hardest and will continue to do so, and that working together we can make sure we've got a bright future and we can introduce this smoothly.